this for table, align, center. It will apply to entire table. You apply for TR, it will apply to entire row, means all cells in the row. You apply to TD, align, center, it will apply only to that cell. So you can apply to a table or TR or TH. You can give anywhere. You can give like this. But one problem is alignment controlled cannot be controlled column wise. It can be controlled only row wise. You cannot control column wise. It can be controlled only row wise. I will give a point here. V align is another option. V align is nothing but so it aligns vertically top, center, bottom. This also you can apply for TR. V align is top like this. We can apply for TD. V align is top like this. We can apply for TH. V align is bottom something like this we can give. Vertical alignment is this. So one important note, alignment can be row based. You cannot align column based. You cannot align column based. Alignment can be only row based, not column based. That means in one column, all you want center, you can't do. That cannot happen. But remember, anything is not impossible. All are possible with additional effects. That means with CSS styling, you can do. But with HTML, only limited. So what you can do with HTML, what are the limitations that we are learning? So if we are doing with CSS, we can do. We can put a class name, we can access all of them, and we can put center alignment like that. But alignments will not work column base, only row base. For example, suppose you see now here, I want this center horizontally center. Horizontally center means you give alignment center to this row, it will affect everywhere. Now, if you ask like, I want this row, this column center, it's not possible. It's not possible. You have to apply row wise. That means if you want all this row contents in center, not possible. You have to individually apply like this. You have to individually apply row wise. Alignment is only row wise, no column wise. Right? So see what happens now. Suppose I'm giving the first row align as center, then it will be center. And it is going to affect all of them. All of them will be center. And vertically you see they are center. Vertically you want, then what you do? V align. V align is what? Top. That means vertically they will go top. So these are vertically top. Vertically top based on height. Now, can you adjust all of them in this column? Not possible. Only row wise we can do. That means what we have to do? Second row again. You can apply only one cell. This cell align is center. That means only that cell will be center. Only this cell will be center. If you apply for row, it will affect entire row. If you apply for cell, it will affect only to cell. Right? That means it is only row wise, not column wise. All these you want center, not possible. Separately for every row, you have to mention, or separately for every cell, you have to mention. Instead of doing that, just you apply for row. Row is what? Align. Align is what? Center. That means it will apply all of them. So we need to adjust row wise. Alignment can be row based. It cannot align column based. Column based alignment will not work, right? So two alignments, horizontal alignment, another one is vertical alignment. So spacing, padding, width, height, align horizontal, vertical. Another important we have background, color and image. This we already know. PG color will be there. What it will do? It sets background color for table, row, uh, group and cell. It can apply at any level. That means table PG color is red. T head BG color is gray, like this. Like TR BG color is green. Then TD BG color is green. That means you can apply at any level. If you write for table, it will work for entire table. You keep for header, it will be all rows in header. You keep for T body, all rows in T body. Only one row you can apply. Only one cell you can apply. At which level you write, it will work. Same, you have background also. What is background? It sets background image. Background image for table you can set, for row you can set, for group you can set, for cell you can set. And everything is same. Just what you do, table background is equal to images some pic.jpg. And the same thing you can repeat for all. But you know that you can't control the background image. Controlling means I want stretch, I want cover, I want to fit. Then you have to use CSS to control the background image. Already we know background size, background positions and all. So background color and background image we can define for table. And again, text color we cannot have. Text color again we have to apply through CSS only. So this is background. For example, I will show here. Suppose what I am doing for table, I am applying BG color hash 0F0. So that means it will be green. I will add some A, some D, a little combination of color. It will apply for entire table. Now what I am doing is I am removing from here. Okay, I keep in T head. It will work only for T head. So if I remove from here, I keep in T body. It will work for all rows in T body. Right? I remove from here. I keep it for only first row. It will work only for that row. Right? I remove from here and I keep it only for this cell. It will work only for that cell. You can apply at any level for entire table, for group, for row, or for cell. So that you can define. Again, same problem. Column wise, not possible. That means you want same color for this column, not possible. We cannot do that. but it is not impossible. HTML not possible. We can do alternative. HTML will not allow. So it is either row wise or cell. You can define. That is important. So you can apply any level you can define. You can put a background photo. Background photo means you know what is it? Background dot slash images slash some women fashion dot jpg. That means it will set a background image there. But background image is very huge image. It's a large image. And you know how to control it, right? So what you have to do, we have to write style. What we have to set the style. Table have background size as what cover. That means it will fit in this way. We can put anything, logos, anything we can put in the background, right? Generally, what they already have a background image. What they have is in their ICC table. So all rounder rating. So all rounders, yeah. And you can see in this, they are having some background for only this row. This cell is having background. Some ICC logo is there in the background. Actually, that image is not available to save. If you can save any image, you can keep it. So ICC logo, it is actually copyrighted logo. We don't have exactly in images. Just roughly what I will do is I will take some image because exact image we can't have that. We have to do some Photoshop work. Huh? So this is ICC, and actually this ICC, because it is some very compressed image format, AVIF file, that is. Suppose I will save this and I want to keep that in the background. So this is, it will set a background image there. We can keep any level. As I told you, what you do, cut this and put only for this table cell. Then it will work only for that table cell. So it will work only for the table cell. But it is a very huge one. That means what we have to do, TD background what size. Background size is what? Cover. It will fit it in that. We can have anything, any level you can apply. We can put background related options here. Background color and background image, right? Next important, we are having another option is merging rows and columns. Merging rows and columns. How we can merge rows and columns? We can merge rows and columns by using call span. So it can merge a set of cells into one column. Row span. It can merge a set of rows, a set of cells into one row. So, and very, very important is one important is you can apply only for only to TD element, a TD or TH element. You cannot apply anywhere else. Row span, call span is only for either TD or TH. You cannot do it for TR or T body groups anywhere, only TD or TH. This is nothing but, for example, what we want here is syntactically, just I will keep here. What is it? TD call span is equal to some 4 like this. TH row span is equal to 3, something like this. So we need row and column span applied only for TD or TH. We need table also suitable for that. We will create one suitable table for that and see. So observe here, what we are doing is, suppose we are having this one, I will remove here. So you can see here, I need to merge all this into one. That means this cell should merge. How many cells it should merge? Including the current cell. You have to count. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means you have to go here and in the table cell, this cell should call span. How many columns? 5. Align, I will give as center. Then you can see it is going to merge all of that into center. That is in the center. So this is merging of columns into one cell. Actually, here we don't need row span. Row span, another table I will show you how we can create the row span. And I hope rest of this you can do. Design. What to do? Design. You saw the website now. What I will do here, if we want like this, some cell spacing, cell padding, and all these things. Temporarily, I will give one point. The first row is having, this is the first row in table cell. It is having a class. What is the class is first row. That is the class. Now, how do we access this? Dot first row is the class. Font weight as what? Bold. Then you can see the first one will be bold. Font weight is bold for first one. And entire table font family is Arial. I change the entire font family for the table. And first row, little bit font size we will adjust. Font size as 30 pixel. That means little larger will come. Right? So some 25 pixel, then little large will come. And what we will do is we will remove the cell spacing and padding as 5 pixel, 5 pixel. That means just some gap will be there. And after that, what we will do is we will remove the border and set it to 0. That will be normal. That is the normal we are having. Now, of course, the player related placement alignment we need to control. This is player details. Okay. Where we have dot player details display as grid template columns, 6 fraction, 6 fraction. That means it is going to divide that into 2. You'll get side by side. That means the player and the details will get side by side. And vertical alignment we will change. We will set it to normal. Center alignment will be there. Now, what about this one? You know how to control this part. What is this? This is the player name. Player name. So, what we will do? This is player name. This is one more cell we will put because center alignment will have a class. This is call one is the class. Actually, this is call to. Call to. Call one, call two classes are there. What is the call one class? Call one class display is what? Flex. It will give flexible, and flex direction is what? Column, not row wise. Column wise means it will come like this. And justify content center, align items also center, and it will come like this. And what we do? So column one font size is suppose 14 pixel, that is smaller one. It is actually 16 or 18 pixels smaller one. And what is it? Player name. Player name font size is given as 30 pixel, and only the player name will be large. And color we will give as blue. Then it is blue. It is having some blue. I will remove this. Actually, we can put some background shade and all. Okay, dark color I am applying there, and I will remove this background image. Where is the background image for this? This is the background image we are removing. Then it will be in this way. You put a transparent background image there, then it will be fine. Right. So usually this is a simple point of how we can display the content. And colors and all we need to set up. So what is the color? Wherever T head is there, table header is there, background color. Background color, suppose I given the color gray, that means the background color is gray. And color is what? White. And very important is when you are doing this gap is because of cell spacing and padding. What you do? Cell spacing, cell padding, you keep it to 0, then automatically it will show merging like this. Then what you can do? Just TD, you can put a padding as 5 pixel. That means all cells will be 5 pixel. And TH also padding 5 pixel, then it will have some gap. Right. So you can add like this. We can define different colors and effects. Actually, they don't have a footer. We just added a footer. That means wherever T foot is there, then background color is light gray. Light gray I will use for the footer, and it will be in this way. That's just one basic table we designed. Actually, there are so many techniques of applying colors. I will show you different combinations. We will learn. First, if you can design like this, that is good. Right. First, you need to try like this. And I hope you can now adjust others also. Means so many rows are there. Means I'm roughly copying this row in the table body. I'm roughly copying the row. So several duplicates will be there. I'm just copying that row. You can put different images, width, height, everything you can create. Actual one important is when you are applying colors and effects, you saw their table is having like a stripped table. For that, I will tell a technique. We will use one technique for that. Generally, we have one important option. First, call span I showed you. I will give a summary of all the attributes. What are the attributes you learned up to now? Actually, I divided into several categories. You have learned so many attributes about table. Do you know what are those attributes? Table have a frame, table have a border, table have rules, table have cell spacing, table have cell padding, table have align, we have V align, we have BG color, so we have background, so we have another one is call span, and we have row span, and what else? We have width and we have height. All these are table attributes. So for table, you have learned so many attributes. I divided them into category wise: cell spacing, cell padding, alignments, like. So these are all important table attributes to make the table perfect. Let's see another table with some techniques also, right? I will show. First, I will copy this example. You can try this example. This is the example of just like ICC table, how they have, we created that. Now we will see this row and column span with another example to get a clarity on that, how it actually works. So let's go to another table. I will give tables merge span demo. Actually, here I am creating one table. So let's create a table. In this table, we have T head, in the TR, in the TH. So name, first name. This is name. Another TH is address. Okay. In the header, another row is there. TH is first name and last name. And we have city, we have state, and we have like postal code. Okay. Now we have T body. In the T body, we are having TR, TD. NBSP is blank space. Huh? Now every row is having one, two. Okay. So we have two. Yeah. Fine. Now I have some cells. 5 cells are there. Like this, we are having so many rows. Some rows are present. And we have T foot. This is TR, TD. So copyright, copy semicolon, and copyright 25. Okay. Now, actually, this is a table we are having. Now, to understand a better clarity on this, so this is having a caption. All are not necessary. This is students data table. Okay, this is a students data table. For table, we have width 100%. For table, we have border someone. And you can see this is the table we are having. That's the table we have. Now, what to do? Here, you can see this name must be heading for these two. Address must be heading for these three. That means this name cell should merge two columns. That means we go, this name have to use what? Call span how many? 2. Address must have call span how many? 3. Then it will fit perfect. That means this is one name and this is one address. Now this footer should have call span, that is 5. Align, I will give center. It will keep in the center. Now, actually, this city is common for all. Then I don't want so many cells. I want to merge all these into one cell. If you want to merge all these into one cell, it should start with, actually, this is T head and this is T body. Am I right? So it should start with the first row in T body and which cell? First, second, and third cell. Na? That means in table body, first row, third cell, it should merge row wise. How many rows it should merge, including this row? That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means it should merge 7 rows. But When it is merging 7 rows, this cell which is already there, it will move right side. It will move right side means right side one extra cell will come. That means when you are merging this downward, already if there are cells, they will move right side. That is the reason if you are merging this cell downward, then what to do? Delete all these cells. If you delete all these cells, it will come down. If you don't delete, it will push them right. We'll see that now. Let's go to the table body. In the table body, first row. In the first row, third cell, this one. It should use, what is it? Not call span, it is row span. How many? 7. 7 rows. And you see that it is going to merge them, but it shifts others right side. So if you are merging all these downward, what we have to do? This cell must be deleted in every row. Na? In every row, that cell must be deleted. So what we will do? In every row, that cell we will delete. The third cell in every row must be deleted. Currently, you don't have data, so you can delete any cell. But actually, if there is data, you have to delete the third cell. That means you will see that now it looks better. Now, in this, what you do? In this, you can put any content. So here, what I am doing, just roughly, I am using D, BR, E, BR, L, BR, H, BRI. Because later when you learn, we will learn about directions, rotations using CSS. You can rotate horizontal, vertical, 90 degrees, anything you can do. Initially, I will give align as what? Center. Then it will keep like this. This is row span. That means we can merge the rows and we can merge the columns. That means this is merging of columns and this is merging of rows. Just make sure that when you are merging in that place, already if there is a cell, it will shift it right side. You have to delete them. Then you will get a perfect alignment. So this is actually how we can manage table. This I showed you just to make understand about merge, how we can merge. This is an example for call span and row span. To deal with column and row span, this is important. Now, while working with the tables, one more important thing you should know is a table can have a table inside. You can you can create nested tables. You can have a table inside table. There can be nested tables. How we can create a nested table? So, what is important note? You can create nested tables. So, but make sure that make sure that the child table is inside. It is inside TD. That is very important. You cannot put child table anywhere you want. It should be in TD only. So we can create nested tables, a table inside table. Actually, why you need table inside table? Because to create complex layouts, we need table inside table. Complex layouts means, I will show one example. Suppose if you remembered last session, we created Amazon cards. We designed Amazon cards. Huh? Now, where is this? Yeah, this is Amazon cards you created. We created this one. In the previous class, we created this. So when we designed this Amazon cards, actually this can be done with tables. But we don't recommend tables for this type. Always use div and span. But in some occasions, if data is not fixed, it is regularly changing, we design tables. Table allowed to easily add or remove data dynamically. Now, how to design like this? I will give a small idea. That means just a basic point. That means same thing with the help of table. That means, for example, I will show one point. Means only columns I will show you, just to make you clear about nested tables. Tables nested dot html. Okay. Suppose, see, what I am doing here is I am creating a table. As I told you, table have lot of elements, but all are not mandatory. Depends on requirement. In many occasions, we use table without any header, footers, and all. For example, see what I do in this table. I have one row. This is the row. In that we have in this row, for example, see, according to that Amazon example, right? This is actually a row. In this row, how many cells are there? Four cells are there. That means in this we create four cells, TD, TD, and TD. So there are four cells created. So see what I am doing now. Let's run this. Now for this table, I am giving border as 1. Width is 100%. Okay. You see there will be table like this, and the frame I will give as void, means no frame. And this row height I given as 400, then row height increases. Now what I am doing, I am giving simply cell spacing. Cell spacing as 10. It will have some gap. The space between the cells. Cell spacing is some 20. Some more gap we will have. Now what about in every cell? So let's go to the first cell. In this cell, again a table. Because in every cell, you see this is again a table. In this table, we have first row, we have second row, and we have third row and fourth row. That means in every cell, there is a table. And remember, first row is merged with two columns. Second row have two columns, third row have two columns. Top and bottom are merged. That means how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 rows are there. Okay. In this, we have a table again. Table inside table. In this first row, first cell. And this should call span 2 because you will have 2. In the second row, we have two cells, TD and TD. These are two cells. And in the third row, also two cells, TD and TD. In the fourth row, it is only one cell. And call span how many? 2. Here, what is the word it is having? More. What is the alignment you want to give? Center. Right? Now here, what you want to display? Image. I will put an image source dot slash images A1 JPG. Now width and height we will give for this. Width is suppose temporarily we will put the width 100. Right? Okay. Now this is first cell. This is second cell. This is third. This is fourth. And here we need a header na? Header. So what is that header? Appliances for your home. That is the header we want. Okay. Now this table will be here. That is the table. This table will be width how much? Table will have width how much? 100%. 100% of this cell. 100% of that cell. Now you want a, you see here, it is going to set like this. So I will change this A2, A3, and A4. Okay, it will come in this way. I think A5. Okay, it will get in this way. Now, important, why other cells are like that? Because other cells are like that because they don't have table. Na? I will copy this table and I will put this in the second cell. It is in the third cell and it is in the fourth cell. And you can see it will be in this way. That means a table inside table. Now, what is the point? So how to adjust the height top? That means what is this height of this table cell we are having is suppose 300 pixel, then it will be in this way. Suppose we have 350 pixel, then it will be in this way. Actually, you need more. Why? Because actual this we need to keep top. Then how do we keep the top? This is inside table, right? And what we do for this table cell, this is the first row, na? Right? Inside this table, this is the first row. First row, how much you want? That means we can keep this V align. V align is what? Top. Then vertical align top. From there, you can adjust the heights and all those we can do. That means you give this V align top to entire row. That means all will be top. Right? And this one, this we have to give. Actually, you have to add some font style or this. That means you apply heading is not because in our Amazon cards we given a ordinary font. Na? That means what you do this for all of them. That means just a heading style I am applying everywhere. Actually, better instead of heading style, you apply ordinary fonts. Then it will be better. It will be same. That means same thing we are doing. Same thing we are doing under every image. You know that there must be some text. Where is it? First, starting from first one. Yeah, this is like some text, something. And under every image, there is a paragraph. Under every image, there is some paragraph. Actually, under every image, you put some paragraph. Then obviously, it will have some. I'm adding to this one, you have to add for all of them. Right? So, my intention is just to make you understand that a complex nested table can be there. A table inside table you can have. Depending on requirements, you can manage. In this table, again table, but make sure that the nested table is inside TD. That means whenever you want to add a child table, it should be inside TD, not in TR or T body directly. It should be only in TD. It should be only in. So this is same concept. My intention just to make you understand nested. So I'm not aligning and all everything. You have to do that. Right now, take this example. Keep the same alignment similar to what you done in cards. That means this time we are designing cards by using this. And important is remember these cells, table cells, border radius, anything you can give. How you can give? Just you add the styling there. What you do wherever TD is present, sorry, style, wherever TD is present, I will give box shadow, some 2 pixel and a gray color box shadow. You can see the cells will have shadow. You don't want for inner one, then you give a class name. Only outer one will apply. That depends because all our tables now we are using. And you want a border radius, then border radius as 20 or 10 pixel, then border radius will come. Table cells can be defined in another. So you can manage the same by using tables. So this is just to understand how we can create nested tables. Nested. And while working with tables, one important concept I will tell you. While working with tables and order list and all, one important concept we will see. Actually, you should know one option, that is, we will see CSS, structural pseudo selectors, structural selectors. You should know structural selectors, especially while working with tables, ordered list, unordered list. We use this very much. Structural selectors are very important because when we are designing a table and lists, we don't want all to look same, different appearance we want to give. Actually, what you can do is structural selectors. We have the classes like this. We have nth, we have first child. This is nothing but it can access the first child element. We have last child. So it can access the last child element. We have nth child. So it can access specific level. So child element, child from specific level. It can access child from specific level. Yeah. Next we have a nth of type. So it can access every uh, occurrence from top or left. Nth last of type. This is, it can access. Why from right or bottom? Why these are important, how they work, I will show you. Especially while working with a lot of rows and tables, we need these selectors. So here, so how do we apply this is actually means how these selectors are used to apply effects for them. So suppose you are having T body in the TR. This indicates the table row inside the body, and colon, we can use first child. It means that only the first row. It means that only the first row. If I don't use that, it will select all rows. We want only the first row because previously what I done, to give some highlight to the first row, I given a class name. Instead of that, we can select like this. We can use like this. For example, see now. What is this purpose is, better we will take this table. This table because it is having a lot of options. This is the table. Actually, here we are having a merge, so merge also will affect, but just observe the point. Suppose what I am doing is in the styling, let's go to the style. And here we are having T body in the TR. I will put a background color as suppose green, but I will use a very light color green, a light green color applied like this. Now you see it is applied for all of them. All rows it will apply. Then what I will do is here I will apply a class first child. That means it will apply only for first one. That means only first row will apply. Suppose I am applying for last child. So then it will work only for the last one. It will be only for the last one. Suppose I am giving instead of that, I will give nth child. Nth child means number. Suppose 1, it will work for first one. You say 2, it will work for second one. You say 3, it will work for third one. You can select anyone. I'm just applying color. You can apply font, size, anything you can. Right? That means it is selecting which one you want, directly which one you want. Not only that, this is having one speciality. Nth child is not just number. You can just use a word even. That means all even one color. You saw this in their website, ICC website. One dark gray, light gray, dark gray, light gray. That is this one. That means we have even. Okay. So we have another one. I will copy this. And wherever odd is there, odd is there, odd is there. What to do? I will put another color. Another shade I will give for odd. Odd is different shade. That means we have a combination of shades. That means even occurrences one, odd occurrences different. We can apply different type of effects. So this is very important while working with tables. While working with tables, this is important because all should not look same. We need to use these options very much. So this is first child. This is last child. This is nth child. Nth child. Nth child means specific one. So how you write the nth child? So TR, you can say nth child. We can give a number. That means it will apply only for third element, third level. And if I write nth child, even, or we can use odd. Like this we can put. This is for even and odd occurrences. For even and odd occurrences. So we have like this. We have another option. N of type. Suppose I given 2n. Nth of type can be given with 2n. 2n means every second occurrence. Every second occurrence starting from 2. Every second occurrence starting from 2. Every third occurrence, every fourth occurrence, every first occurrence you can give. That means I given 2n means every second occurrence. For example, you see what I am doing. Suppose I am giving here nth child. I will remove this. Yeah. You see now I am giving nth of type, nth of type, and I will give here as 2n. 2n means every second occurrence. I will give 3n. 3n means every third occurrence. That means see starting from 3. 1, 2, 3 na. Starting from 3, every third occurrence. Every third occurrence, it will apply. Suppose every third occurrence starting from 1. Every third occurrence starting from 1, it should come. Then 3n plus 1. That means every third occurrence starting from 1. That means it will give from 1. every third starting from 1, every third starting from 2, your wish, every third starting from 1, it will come like this. Every third occurrence, every second occurrence, every fourth occurrence, your wish, you can define, right? So that is actually this nth of type. But nth of type is starting from top. You can have starting from bottom also. That means what you can do, nth last of type, nth last of type. Suppose I given 3n plus 1. What does it means? Every third from bottom. Suppose bottom 2. That means you can see from bottom 2. Bottom 2 means it will come from here. So from bottom, every second occurrence, it will go. From bottom, every second. From bottom, every third. From bottom 1. That means it will come from bottom 1. So what is this nth last of type? From bottom or from right? This is from top or from left. Side by side are there, then left. You can apply this for ordered list, unordered list. For example, means I will give an example here. Let's say, means more understanding of this list. 1.html. Okay. Means for a clarity of numbers, if you have, you will get an option. So OL, okay, in that LI, this is item 1. We will have some items. Okay. So this is item 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 and 10 and 11. Like this we have. Now what I want is, I want to apply some style for them. Just for your understanding, I am giving this. Where we do li, directly you can give li and li. Here I given. So nth child 2. And what is that background color is yellow something. That means it will apply for second. Now what I have done, nth child, what is it? Even. Even means all even. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Right now what I am giving here, nth child, instead of nth child, nth of type, nth of type, nth of type. Suppose I given 2n, that means every second, but starting from 2, but it should start from 1. Okay, every second starting from 1. First one, third one, fifth one, seventh one, every third starting from 1. Every third starting from 1. But it is starting from top 1. It should start from bottom 1. That means what we have to do, nth last of type. Some bottom every third. Every third from the bottom, it will get every third from the bottom. These are very, very popularly used for tables, lists, because hundreds of rows all should not look same. First one different, last one different, in between different. Because we have headers, we have footers. First row should look different, last row should look different. Then all these are very difficult to access by using just class names. Then what we do, we use these structural selectors, which are very easy to do that. Right. So this is just to make you understand how to apply the styles effectively. Right. You can use these selectors and we can manage them. Right. This is all about, you should know about tables. So in our previous table, what we done, IPL table. Yes, this table. Yeah. In this table, what they have done is different colors, backgrounds. You know how to do that now. Huh? What they have done is access every row in T body wherever row is there, and we have to apply the class. What is it? Nth child. I will give even occurrences background color. Background color is suppose gray. Actually, that is a light gray in the background. Light gray in the background. That means all even occurrences will be like this. Even occurrences will be like this. And if there are more rows into this, you will see more clarity here. That means you will see like this. Right? The background we are applying like this. So the background is applied in this way, very light color, and you can see even will have this one. That is what they are using in their website, the even occurrences and all. You can try this with whatever I showed, right? You can do. So this is understanding about tables, how we can use tables. Now, based on this, I will give you one task you can try. I will give you one task you can try. Right. First, you do this. Then I will give a task. Tomorrow, I will give you one task. You have to try that. Right. First, if you practice all this, then you can work on those tasks. Right. Now, next very major concept is now we are going to understand and work with another topic in HTML, that is about forms. We are going to learn about forms concept. It's a very major thing in this is used for future JavaScript, React, Angular, everywhere this topic is important. That we'll see in next session, right? Yeah. And tomorrow we will have only doubt session. Tomorrow only doubt session, both online, offline, right? If you have any doubts, you can get your doubts and clarified doubts tomorrow. Entire tomorrow session will be only on doubts, right? And a regular session will be again on Monday. Tomorrow only doubt session. Okay, if you have doubts, you can come offline, online, both, right?